maybe 25 years ago, where people paid in the football every week. And if your team were playing no the best, you might lose a few thousand folk. And then in the Friday night, your club might sign a new player. And then that'll put a few folk in and decide to pay either £4 or £5 in to go to the football. But the thing the groundswell now is, you know, you put your money in at the start of the season as a trusting thing, and we'll love going to see our respective clubs, whoever's listening to this. But I think the mindset now is, well, you know, what does a season ticket actually get you? You know? So we'll wait and see, mate. I mean, I'd love to think the club will answer the questions on Wednesday. They'll give plenty of answers which they're capable of doing at that time, and they'll hopefully have scope to say, well, listen, we'll get back to you by this date on this other issue, and we're going to have the safe standing, and you know, it's going to be interesting. I remember asking JP on the Homeboys about £100 off this season, and I said, well, you know, is that going to be kept off? And he said they didn't know, and we're seeing the financial climate, you know, dip. And there's enough problems in the world for anybody to go and see a football game without all the extra stuff that's going on, mate. But I mean, the catering's getting better. I've seen boys tweeting pictures of curry pies and all that. I mean, the day of the Thistle game on New Year's Day, the fact that it was supporters, there's a lot of older fans that were there, you know, the free tickets. And I said before, I mean, that was a great idea with the club to fill that bit of the ground, you know. I mean, people were banning up the back of the pairs and these empty seats, and I don't think, you know, under the grace of God, if you can afford to go and see a football team, you'd be a hard bastard to say to somebody that couldn't afford to go in this and say, there's a free ticket, come and see Celtic, you know. So we'll wait and see, mate, but that's easier said than done, and you don't know what the crack is. You can't give tickets away every weekend on that scale, but so as I say, mate, we'll wait and see. I'm not angry or upset or anything. Really, I mean, the meeting was excellent, mate, 2 weeks ago. You know, and I don't know, it maybe suited some party's agenda if it had turned into a big stramash and strammy and everybody was knowing about. But, you know, Jeanette held the room. Everybody's got enough respect for Jeanette and the trust. And everybody was given it was maybe a godsend that there was no microphone, because everybody had to stand up and speak and make themselves really, really loud, and nobody was shouted down, you know, a few folk got claps, etc. Everybody made great points. The meeting could have went on all night, you know, it was no nitpicking, it was just people brainstorming, really. And the frustrating thing is that when you come out of it, and I I'd done a wee bit of audio and emailed it to a couple of people what had been said, etc. And my own daft words, and the people I knew in Glasgow, and they went, well, how did you get into that? I mean, you just had to fucking turn up. That's a frustrating thing, you know, it's the blink of arrogance of social media. You think everybody's on Twitter, you think everybody's on Facebook, or you think everybody's in message boards, however they look, mate, you know. So hopefully we get as many, if not a wee bit more, on Wednesday night, and Jeanette and the gang let us know some answers, and that can be Big G, hopefully, God willing, might be able to record it and get it in that podcast for them that can make it, and we'll take it for there, mate. But there's no anger or anything. It's just a case I would really want to, all the questions asked are really relevant, I thought, you know.
Indeed, mate, indeed.
So, I mean, for me, I've seen the stewarding sort of slackened off again. I mean, it was like North Korea, excuse upon the 1st of January and a few games after that. But my bit, I went for a really nice wee chilled out bit to quite a heavy police presence, but a couple of blokes wearing ultra boot hoodies up there now. I don't know if they're being moved for doing the stair, and the police sort of know, right, there's 10 of them up here, there's 10 of them in there, and they're sort of sitting like coiled springs, mate. But no, we'll wait and see. I enjoyed the Norwegian the other day, he was excellent. The big Virgil, you just got to enjoy him. The keeper, mate, you know, some great players there. So if we only had them in 2003 for all, mate, it might have been different.
Instead of Big Ball there?
Oh, Big Bobo was good, wasn't he?
He was a bomb scare, mate, you have seen that.
It's always good to be talk football, mate, but no, apart from that, it's all quiet, mate. It's good to have you. It's good to have you back on the. It's good to see the E-Tims give you a wee shout out on Friday on the diary after or Saturday night have been after your call to Sally and that, mate, you know. So, we'll wait and see.
I forgot I spoke to that fucking... Aye, what do you call him? Old Stephen A. Smith, he came off the bench and scored the goal after I gave him a wee pep talk.
Oh. Mate.
Marino winning that game tonight, Fucking hell.
Well, I've not got Sky Sports, and I've got the news channel, and they said he's Masseur Blood, Billy Blood, whatever the guy's name is. He did the team talk, mate. Aye, it's quite funny. He's or the English club.
Did the team talk?
Aye. He's Mourinho says the last he seen the team was at 12 o'clock today. He said the Masseur done the team talk. And that was it.
It should just be that, would you call it? It should be the lassie who does the fucking thing. She should be able to do the team talk. In fact, I reckon that the lassie who's thing, she should be the next Chelsea manager. When is there going to be a woman manager? That's the case we want to get here. We want to know, is there scope? Why don't Celtic be revolutionary and have the first woman manager? What do you say to that, Planet?
Man. Obviously women's football's it's coming on.
How about having the first gay manager?
Not a problem, mate. If you can do the job, I don't care who you are. You can have fucking ET sitting in that fucking thing.
Do you think we might even have a first gay manager?
You
would take ET?
ETI.
Who would you take? ET or a gay manager? Who would you go for first? The gay manager or ET? Be careful now.
We'll go for ET wearing an Alexander McQueen suit. And that's both parties covered, mate. Talking like Julian Clary. No, it's I seen obviously the ex-Aston Villa player Hetzelberger. That fella, announced he was gay. It's lunacy. I mean, but people's private lives is up to theirs, mate. Innit? You know, I still find it quite disappointing. The fact that I still find it quite disappointing that the fact that such a big hoo-ha is made of it, you know.
I know, mate. I mean, whatever. It's each to their own, mate. It's each to their own. It's whatever people want to do with their own stuff and batter in, mate. I mean,
I used to, I worked with obviously when the boats, there was quite a lot of gay lads and lassies. I used to have a laugh, mate. My mates used to say, what's so many gay guys? I went, no, the more gay guys there is, I says, there's more women, means there's more women for everybody else, you know. So I said, I never had any problem. Best beats I've ever had at sea, still keep touching them, they're good as gold. I'll never forget, I took a couple of them to see Celtic in a pre-season friendly. And I'll tell you how long ago it was. The Celtic South Park scarf spirit outside the ground. And the two of them bought pink and white scarves, or what they do, Atlas, and we're sitting there, and I'm sitting with a Bovril. I can't even remember who we were playing actually. It wasn't Palmer. But yeah, was it 98? Maybe 98. And it was class, and said at half time, I said, he's wanting anything, and they went, oh, I get us a Starbucks, they thought they had a Starbucks in the stairs. A few guys looking as if this fuck's this here, but no, they loved it, they loved the football, so that was good. Mentally helped by us.
They're fucking watching about 22 half-naked men, fucking surprised you don't get more fucking gay boys there watching the game, I mean, fucking... Maybe that's the way forward. I mean, all joking aside, I mean, if we're not going for the women, go for the gay coin. I mean, if we can't fill the stadium up by straight people, let's go for it. Let's put.
No, tell you what, mate, I would, if that One Direction were me touring, mate, I'd have one of the boys on the bench every week and fill the stadium with all the young lassies like they did for the Petrov game. You know what I mean?
No, but what they should do, right, is put the One Direction at one side, all the fans there, right, and then have the gay icons or the queens on the other side, or and put the lesbians to the left, the gays to the right. And then you go to the other side. You've got, and then they sing, "Come on, you boys and girls in green and pink."
Come on, you boys and queens.
Come on, you boys and queens, and that's it. And then Peter Lawwell and the PLC, they've got the gay coin, they've got the lesbian coin, the transvestite coin. They've got everything covered up. And they've got a proper sing song going on.
You can't read the pink pound, mate. You've got properly designed club wear. You know, we make it something as good as the Righteous Green Brigade gear.
Greens and Queens. Wait, that's it. That is it. There you go. We're going to have to copy this part of the podcast and just copy this and send this off. Send these ideas. I think we should. In fact, I should phone Ellen or put this on the voicemail now. If it means a night in the cells and I have to spend a night in the showers or something, then so be it. We need to help Celtic get the pink coin. Greens and Queens.
Get the pink pound, definitely, mate. But no,
are you the model, Parrot? Are you the model for pink pound?
Tell you that, mate. Unfortunately, you've met me. I'm the best looking fuck in the world, am I? There's a few good looking bastards for that, Graham.
I'm sure somebody will throw you a few green shekels. Get a few green shekels, mate. A few Israeli green shekels thrown at you. Might bounce half your head, mate. Fucking.
Everything else bounces off it, doesn't it? When Chris Collins at the ball, that's another story. No, I've got obviously there's a wee night in McCool's on Friday night before the game on Saturday. That's the Fire Lord lads are coming over. There's a bit of a discotheque rave night, and after my goes to
where was this? Where's the rave night?
In McCool's. Oh, not a gay night. It's in McCool's.
A gay night rave, right?
You're at it, you all you serious talk. Fire Lord, the Kano night in McCool's on Friday night. The Celtic research has been walloping it, so it's a
Is it a ticket? I might go there myself, mate.
It's a £5 ticket, so I drop them a tweet and get yourself sorted, Kelly, if you know what I mean.
What a Fire Lord?
The Fire Lord boys are coming over for it, and they're in section 113 for the game on Saturday.
There we go. Tell the Fire Lords to bring their flowers over. Bring their flowers and their bongs. We'll revolutionise Celtic Park. We'll have the Greens, the Queens, and the Bombers and the Stoners. We'll have the One Direction. There'll be a whole fucking merry thing song.
Yeah, I'll be like Madison Square Garden when like Lady Gaga plays it, actually, because I call it universally Catholic perception of pride, you know, that sort of gig, mate. But also
dotted all over all that. A menage of fucking 20. Then we'll have the Green Brigade and the Green Brigade diaspora spread to the four corners of Celtic Park, 10 here, 10 there. So they'll be all over the place. And obviously, if they're part of the Green Brigade diaspora, they can apply to be with whatever subsection or genre they want. So if there's some of the Green Brigade who are, gay, or some who are, part of the Dutch Pride March scene, with the Fire Lord, then they go in there, mate. We cater for all kinds. We're an all-inclusive fucking club now, you know what I mean?
Definitely, mate. Definitely. No, it was good. I mean, I know in the past I get accused of being a bold basher, which isn't the most untruthful thing, but a bold basher.
Yeah, a bold basher. A bum basher, did you say?
Outrageous.
This is turning outrageous here. This show is turning out too pink for me.
It was good to see the club launching the disabled area for the 29 disabled fans and the 29 carers or helpers, respectively.
What did they move to?
They opened it.
Govern Road stand. Moving to Govern Road.
Do you know what? Gee, I couldn't actually. I was looking around the ground. Somebody might put in the chat room and you can read it out. I was actually looking. Obviously, I'm sitting up the Peters and they had it on the big screen and they had the scissors cutting it. But they've got their own wee bar in the area, sort of thing. They can chill out in, and they can get the lift right up there, and they've got their area to just sit and then watch the game in comfort, mate. Hopefully, there's a roof on it and they're not going to get soaked,
And I remember I said that, a few months ago, maybe they were listening in, and they said, here, that Fangita is right, because they were left there soaking when you put them right. I mean, there was the worst seats possible. I mean, so that's brilliant. They've got them somewhere covered up. Brilliant. Absolutely.
You'll never beat when they had the wee blue motors at Celtic Park. Remember behind the goals? That was perfect. They could drive in with a fucking flask of tea and just sit there and comfort and drive. So I know football's moved on now and all that shit, but
no, it's not. Do you know what? Do you know what my bucket list is for a football game? My bucket list of football game has changed now. The one I want today is go back, because an old relative, God rest him, he did now, but he took me to a game, and it was at not Petershill, it was Perthshire, right in the centre of Postal, and I remember driving in the motor, and I've not got into doing it yet, but That's my plan. I'm going to get my wee dongle in my motor, and I'm going to sit in there.